For the longest time, I was completely wrong about what philosophy is, and I'm gonna guess that you are also wrong. So I'll tell you how you're probably wrong, and we can correct this together because friends tell each other when they're wrong. I'm gonna explain this with Greek grammar because this is a Greek philosophy page after all. But I used to think that the philosopher was like completed aspect. Completed aspect is what the perfect tense is. The perfect tense is like, I have studied. And so completed aspect is like, I am in the state of having studied. My Greek professor used to say to be in the state of having learned Greek, which is impossible to be because you'll never know Greek. But so I thought of philosophy and being a philosopher this way is like you're in a state of having become wise. But that's wrong. It's actually progressive aspect, which is ongoing action and describes the present tense and the imperfect tense in ancient Greek. So the philosopher is someone who's in a state of learning continuously. In Plato's Symposium, Diotima describes the daimon, eros, or love as being a philosopher because he's always in the state of seeking wisdom. He's always desiring knowledge. He's always wanting more. And that's really what the philosopher is. The philosopher is always seeking new knowledge, seeking new skills, seeking new experiences. And that's what Socrates was doing. He wasn't just going around professing he knew stuff. He wasn't a sophist. He was actually a philosopher. And so now a philosopher isn't someone who's read a bunch of books on philosophy. It's a way of life. It's a practice. And so I think you're a philosopher if you're always trying to learn new things. You're always trying to find new answers. So here's what I'm doing. Here are my two things that I'm doing right now to be more philosophical. One, I have taken up an interest in math again. I used to be really good at math in high school, and then I didn't take any in college. And lately I've been like, what's the deal with math? So I'm relearning. I'm starting slow. I'm starting with geometry, I guess. And this is very philosophical as well. All the philosophers were concerned with math. I know Plato has thoughts about math. I have not read any of them yet. I'm intrigued by whatever the notation is going to be. And then the second philosophical thing that I'm learning is Olympic weightlifting, which seems like it might be kind of an Icarus thing for me. Could get dangerous. If you don't know what Olympic weightlifting is, it's these two movements called the snatch and the clean and jerk. And they're very explosive, very power-based, really, really cool to look at when people are good at them. Oh man, it's just like, it's so fun. Really, more than anything else, to be a philosopher is to be a student forever. And I know by this definition, like, you probably are a philosopher if you are the sort of person who watches my videos to the end. Now, please tell me if you are, what stuff you're learning, what stuff you're always learning. Follow for more pep talks on how you are a philosopher.